Hello. In this video, I'm going to discuss couple of sums of integration based on these four formulas. So just check these four formulas. So if I will move ahead, the first sum I'm going to do, that is integration of 1 divided by sin x into cos square x dx. So we have sin x and cos x. So we know one identity relates sin x cos x and gives us 1. The identity is sin square x plus cos square x is 1. So instead of that 1, if I write sin square x plus cos square x, and my denominator is sin x cos square x dx. So next line I will write integration of sin square x divided by sin x cos square x plus cos square x divided by sin x cos square x dx. Separate integration I'm doing. So now if I just cancel out this sine and sine, so this will be integration of 1 sin x by cos x, that will give us tan x, and 1 divided by cos x, that is giving us sec x dx, plus cos square x cancel out, so this will become integration of cosec x dx. So we know integration of sec x tan x, the formula of sec x tan x is sec x plus integration of cosec x dx. We have learned this formula over here, log of mod tan x by 2 plus c. You can use this or you can use this. In the way you can use it, I am going to use the first one, that is log mod cosec x minus cot x plus c. Is it fine? So if I just move to the next sum, so next sum that I am going to do, that is integration of cos x divided by cos of x plus alpha. The next sum that I am going to do, that is integration of cos x divided by cos of x plus alpha dx. So this cos x, if I write this cos x like this, cos of x plus a minus a divided by cos of x plus a. So cos of a minus b, the formula we know, that is cos a cos b plus sin a sin b, right? So if I'll take this one as my a and this one my b, so hence then my formula will be cos a cos b plus sin a sin b divided by cos of x plus dx. So further, if I'll proceed for this one, if I just take this divide by this, cos x by a will be cancelled out, hence it will be only integration of cos a dx plus, and now if I will proceed for this divide by this, so this sin a is my constant term. So if I just take out the sin a part separately, the sin of x plus a divided by cos of x plus a, that is going to give me tan of x plus a dx, right? So integration of cos a dx, cos a is constant term, will go outside, and again sin is another constant term, will go outside, that is integration of tan of x plus a dx. Integration of dx, that is x cos a plus sin a into integration of tan x, already we have learned integration of tan x, that is minus log mod cos x, right? So it will be minus log mod cos x plus a. Why x plus a? Because here my variable is changes from x to x plus a, and you know one thing, that if it is x plus a equals to z, dx will remain as dz, so there won't be any change in the formula. So if anything is added or subtracted with the variable, so that doesn't impact our formula, so the formula remains same. But if anything is multiplied or divided with the variable part, that time we have to take care of our formula. So this plus c, so now it is x cos a minus sin a into log mod cos a plus c. So this is for this. So there's another important sum we have in this exercise. So if I just we are going to do the third sum based on this topic. This is one of the important one. So the sum is integration of dx divided by sine of x minus a into cos of x minus b. So what I'm going to do, if I just look at the angles, it's x minus a and x minus b. So if I just subtract these two angles, just check, I will get b minus a, which is a constant term, right? And please remember, when you have sine and cos, two different terms here, so I'm going to take it in terms of cos, right? But if it is the same term, that time I'm going to use the formula of sine. So as I say, that I'm going to use cos of b minus a here. So cos of b minus a, constant term, so that I can divide outside the integration sign, and it will be sine of x minus a into cos of x minus b. So 1 divided by cos of b minus a. Now this b minus a, I'm going to write in terms of this. So it will be cos of x minus a minus x minus b. That this will give me b minus a from here. So this divided by sine of x minus a into cos of x minus b dx. Right. So next line, if I'll further proceed for this sum, just check. So the formula of cos a minus b, the formula, you know, cos a cos b plus sine a sine b. So if I just gonna apply this formula, so cos of b minus a integration of cos a cos b minus sine a and sine b, right, divide by sine x minus a cos x minus b, right, dx. So next time, if I just separate these two terms, so cos of b minus a, this will be cos of x minus a cos of x minus b divided by sine of x minus a cos of x minus b, this dx, minus sine of x minus a, and this will be sine of x minus b. I just missed out the sine over here. Sine of x minus b divided by sine of x minus a into cos of x minus b dx, right? So just check, and there we will cancel out cos of x minus b, and there I'm going to cancel out this term, right? So next line will be 1 divided by, this is actually common in both the cases, so 1 divided by cos of b minus a integration of cos of x minus a divided by sine of x minus a dx, minus integration of sine of x minus b divided by cos of x minus b dx, right? So now just check, we can easily apply the formula of cot of x minus a and tan of x minus b, right? But this will be my formula of, just check, this will be my formula of cot of x minus a, and this will be my formula of tan of x minus b. But instead of doing that, what I am going to do, just check, suppose this is my fx, sine of x minus a. So what will be f dash x? That will be cos of x minus a, right? So this is in the format of f dash x divided by fx. Already I taught you what is the formula of integration of f dash x by fx in the last video. So it will be log of mod sine x minus a, right, minus, now if this is my fx, if this is my fx, my f dash x, for the f dash x I need to make one adjustment. I need to just put one minus sign inside, so this will become plus, because if cos of x minus b is my fx, my f dash x will be minus sine of x minus b, right? So this is gonna be plus log of mod cos x minus b, right? So this plus c, hence this is the answer. So that's all for now. Please keep me updated if you have any problem. Thank you.